Earlier this year, I went to Zanzibar, and there is a beach there called White Sand Beach.
You enjoyed the beach?
I enjoyed the beach.
What specifically did you enjoy from the beach?
I enjoyed the food, the urojos, and then we went to Kendwa Beach. So it was really fun, but I said let me choose White Sand Beach.
Why did you choose Bubu?
Bubu ni ano pedia ni ana. Bubu no peda bin. Kanu alo ni Bubu album no lo be bin. Mala Bubu mena Maria Bubu. But I have a song called Welcome to Zanzibar. It's in this album. It's nice. It talks about Bubu, Paje, White Sand, Kendwa, rocks. Yeah.
Maybe let's start from there. Welcome to Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Because the white sand is also derived from a beach in Zanzibar.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Which producer worked on this particular song? And what's the genre of the song?
This guy, he doesn't even put his tags on songs. He's just underground. But the producer who produced for me, Lukwago, and Ole, that's the one who has worked on this song. Believe me, the guy is too, he's too good. The man knows music. If he sees an instrument, he will play it. You can even bring him your back. He will make a beat out of your back. Especially that one you prepare man. Like the about pocket poo. God, young tear man, you mouth you better get a gun about walk the babulla down. So the guy is just super. Nothing can only take off. Only man but this is not an instrument.
Okay, now Welcome to Zanzibar. Is it a love song? Or?
It's not a love song. Welcome to Zanzibar. It actually says. I wanted to leak it by singing it, but you know, in Zanzibar, when you go to Stone Town, there's a place, a town called Stone Town. It is a culture that when guests arrive, they say something that Maros, Professor Maros, welcome to Zanzibar. Zanzibar, hakuna matata, and then they dive into the water, into the ocean. You know, so they do that for every guest, and that is interesting. I said, no, I'm going to do that. It's called scuba diving into the water. So they first say something, and then they welcome you to Zanzibar. So I just want to, you know, repeat that. I thank you. I will give it back to them.
That's amazing. One particular song that Moto won't stop playing in this world is called A Chang. When I got to know about this song, I rushed to download the song. Because our thing is it something political. Because we all know the most common A Chang we know here now is the health minister, Dr. A Chang. So I was like, so Maros has gone to produce a song, to make a song for this lady already in 2024, when we are going for the polls in 2026. But when I heard the song, I heard from the very first second to the last, I replayed it 3 times. It is indeed a very sweet song. It's a love song. Someone will be asking, you know, herself, like I was discussing with someone who told me that, did Dr. Chero listen to this song? What if someone dedicated this song to the health minister, Dr. Chang? How would Dr. Chero feel? Now, why did you have to name this song exactly? I mean, to make its title, A Chang. Of all the names in that, I know you wanted to be indigenous.
My personal opinion is that Dr. Jane Ruth A Chang doesn't need a song for popularity. She doesn't need it. Her works, her life, what she has done really speak for her, been a lot. And lucky that she addresses me as my son. So I couldn't sing a love song for my mother. But then, yeah, like you say she is, when you mention A Chang, everyone's mind rushes to her, which is very true. So the song I did had nothing to do with politics. It wasn't even for her. But you know what? You should be able to work so hard that every song that people sing, you know, tends to be speaking about you. So when people listen to that song, they only run to her, they relate it to her. And that makes me very happy. That should make her very happy as well. Because I have not said A Chang Uchero. I just said A Chang. So all the A Changs, this song is for you. But remember, you be that A Chang who is deserving. So for me, my personal opinion is that I'm very happy with that. Because she's as humble. She doesn't shout whatever.
Oh yeah, I want to look straight into the camera and say this. You know what? That song you sang it and named it A Chang. Trust me, of all the ministers we have in the land, honorable minister is indeed beautiful. I can confess. Mama, you're cute. You're cute. And this song, you deserve it. And actually, if I were you, I would forward this song to Dr. Uchero and say, please dedicate this song to your dear wife.
Let me ask him to do it. Hello, Dr. Andrew. Please dedicate this song A Chang to Mama Jen. You know, if I was still searching, I was going to, you know, by the way, boys tend to look for girls that resemble their mother. So I was going to look for a girl that resembles Honorable Minister. Come here, you're a dushu, yummy dushu. So, Papa, I dedicate this song to Mama. Yeah, dedicate this song to Mama. Yeah, because Mama deserves this song. She deserves it.
If at all she had time, in this video, she must have been a vixen and Mr. Uchero to be that guy. See, that so it would be very good.
I have a question to put to Maros.
Okay.
Maros, you always name a song with names. I remember way back in over 2013, 2012, you came out with the song Abonyo. Can you tell me something about Abonyo? Because this year again you have come out with A Chang. Can you tell me something about Abonyo as well?
Yeah, so first of all, it's good to be tactical. Now that I've released A Chang, you know every A Chang is interested in listening to this song. That is also a marketing strategy. It's also what I've been advising. I've advised some other artists to do. When I released Abonyo, everyone now started going for names, and it really works. It works, but it should be, you shouldn't just bring someone's name in your song unless you really have a reason for it. So for me, my reason was that I looked through the names that were Akelo has been sung, Abonyo have sung it, what. So let me bring A Chang. Those are our names.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it really works. If somebody can, you can even sing of Okelo. Someone has sung of Okelo. I think Pretty B, Ngulu sang about Okelo, whatever. So it really works for me, it does. There's nothing much about it.
Now take us through some of these other songs in this album. We have talked about A Chang, Welcome to Zanzibar. What are some of those others that are still remaining? Maybe in 1 minute we talk about each of these songs.
There's another song which is called My Story. Me tell me story like this. Everything Christian, bless my bliss. See on that.
Is it reggae?
No, very reggae though. Very reggae. Actually, in the White Sun album, I have sung all genres of music. All R&B, reggae, dancehall, name it. You know, even rumba. Yes.
What about Lakubuku? Because that is the latest tune that we have before them.
I think Lakubuku, I've made it in form of a Lakubuku married with Amapiano, because the rhythm is pretty much the same. So I have all styles of music in this one. So My Story will make some of you cry, believe me. Yes. No, as a child who may be, you know, raised by a single mother, and you went to school and you are sent back for school fees, but you know that back home you are also the father. So the teacher was actually sending you to you. You know, so watch out for My Story.
Okay, which are those others?
Then we have My Girl. My girl is my dog, my dog.
I have a question again.
Yes.
Before you go to the next song, can you brief as me who is the panel and the viewers outside something for like 3 minutes for that story of yours? Because can you just tell someone my story, someone raised by a single mother, went to school, sent back within a second. That is not a full story of your story.
Okay.
Can you tell us more about your story for like 3 minutes?
Okay.
Maybe you respond to this, then if there is another question, we shall open that discussion for everyone, where everyone else can bring the question.
Okay. Thank you for loving my song. I tell it all in this one. Many stories I've never shared, hidden stars you've never seen. How me balakole ayabon before I became this icon. Life rolled me like a ribbon, dialed me hand like a telephone. 299 is my DOP. Nina me ma begin the dad your Latin gilo. Ko Latino me, Ovino gamu yiru je luka. Owinyo ko ni mano ana chakatine. Diami kado eno ana lomatine. It'll be fantastic, was his prediction. Grandpapa and Mama made this confession. Look at me now.
That song is amazing.
Then you can still make it. This is a very inspiring song because growing up then, as I was growing up, I had to help my mother with the farm work. So I would see pupils already going to school, but for me, I'm still in the garden helping my mom. Then I would rush back home to wash my feet and things like that. Then I start running to school. Most times I would arrive late in class and the teacher would cane me, but not knowing the story back home. The teacher never knew that at home I was helping Mama. Sometimes he would chide me for coming to school when I'm shabby. He would make me stand in front of the pupils and say, Lucas, nantiene kong, you know, things like that. So this song actually tells when we see people struggling, we may never know why they are struggling. We need to dig deep and really know. Yeah.
Now, in this album, there are also been collaborations. I know in one of the songs you collaborated with is it Twisty Fingers?
Yeah.
From West Nile.
Yeah.
Tell us about that song.
Twisty Fingers, and then this guy called Alan Smokey, the reggae legend from Gulu. So this is how it happened. I went to the studio, Star Studio. Star Studio, I want you guys to remember that Star Studio, funded by the late Biniman Muzebi, may his soul rest in peace, is still alive. It's going on. It may not have the same old equipment or what. These guys have bought new machines, but the studio is there. They are maintaining the name Star Studio just in memory of the late. So I went there, and luckily enough I met Alan Smokey. Twisty Finger was a producer, so I actually went to do my single in the studio. But then when we started creating up, Alan Smokey came from outside, said, man, this thing is dead, he's dead. So I'm like, okay, come on in, you know. So that is how we ended up coming with a collabo. It's called It's Okay.
It's okay.
Yami don't tear bad, Karipetia water bad, it's always good, it's okay, yeah.
Talk about Nyingabe. There is a song entitled Nyingabe on this album. What made you come with that song from Nyingabe?
Okay.
By the way, the producer worked on Nyingabe. I had a chance to I stole it from somewhere and I listened to it.
Yes.
Why did you have to sing that song?
Nyingabe actually was done from Tough Beat. Mr. D and then Beats Boy worked on it. And so Nyingabe is always, I think I was inspired. I just realized that a lot of people, wherever I go, tend to treat me the way they do for my name. You know, so if it is because of my name that people are either harsh or nice to me, then I need to watch at my name. I need to protect it. I need to guard it well. So Anjira bawa nyia bien nyia no enna pitta adoro ginna bala nyia ana tine ni tuara bawa nyia ber kaka nyinga rai ini no mora nyia no vida kolonyo na awin nyonga ko ene professor wata ba ingade itu en no mego bayang dus bien tinu tika the listening party.
Now if Nyingabe is good,
Yeah.
and then why would you be under arrest?
Okay, under arrest. Under arrest is funny enough. It's I think the girls will love under arrest. Anyira, Imaru very under arrest here because can cover sample in a sample ya can anabiru police. Now, ban nearby copy Jordan, some you Jordan power but let me do it. There's nothing to hide. These songs were made for the fans. Let them know it. Under arrest, I am the police officer. And I am arresting a girl for committing 3 offenses. Offense number 1, your hips are biggie. Offense number 2, nyash dan biggie. Offense number 3, yinichi lo carro.
That song should be dedicated to Swanky.
And then my house is the police station. I'll bet you are under arrest. For what? Don't argue with the police officer. You want to know your case? For what? Let's go to the police station. Then I take her to the police station. Then from there, she writes a statement.
That was statement is written.
I'm telling you that
Trust me, this album is just amazing. It is just amazing. Now, Maros, in the White Sun album, there is a song entitled Akanya.
Akanya. So A Chang is actually, last time in one of the groups, I have so many groups now and I've decided actually to organize these funds. I can't organize all of them. So as you see even these girls here, we are in a group for them, for me to be able to communicate and have them come here. So I asked them of this 12 album, 12 songs in the album, which one do you think is a gospel song? And none of them could get it right except my friend, my best friend around. So A Chang is actually the gospel song. But if you don't pay attention, you won't understand it. A Chang talks, we all know A Chang, that insect. It lives mostly in dead anthills, eh?
No, actually even in toilets.
Yeah, even in toilets. It likes, it's
Not
always...
toilets, pit latrines.
Pit latrines. It likes carrying wagons. Sometimes it looks like camels, agora, but it's fast. And so I sang about A Chang and Chugu. They were best friends. But one day, Chugu visited A Chang and said, "You man, the way you look with all these luggage on you, I don't think when you come to visit me, you will be able to enter into my house." And he advised A Chang to remove some of those things to be able to enter into his house. But A Chang couldn't listen. So time came, it was raining outside, and A Chang had come to visit Chugu. So at the gate there, he couldn't enter because Chugu said, "These things can't enter my house." So when you listen to it, and then I explained in the song, I said, "Chugu bedo ban, A Chang bedo yin, time to don your to ban, quan ye bi bolten, daga bolten, ngo bi bolten, omara mona betra bolten, swanky." Boyfriend, yes, bolten, time to don your to ban. Yes,
Now, Professor Maros, you told us you're married. You have a wife, and you have children, and you have your girl. Could it be the song entitled "My Girl" was particularly done for your wife?
No. I think I have really never sung for 2 people in my life, my woman and my mother. It's something that I'm yet to do. So when I say my girl, I'm actually singing for you people. I'm singing for you people. But I think I've sung for Lydia Jasmine. Every time I start to talk about this,
that person was coming. Wait, let's talk about this White Album.
Let's not talk about it.
You have so many questions in that regard. In that regard, there are so many questions. Because you have a wife, then Lydia Jasmine from nowhere, home on socials.
I did not say that.
You say it. Well, someone please with Facebook. Go to Maros.
Remind me. I've not said that. I've not talked about my wife.
I want to quote what you wrote.
Okay. I wrote that one. I wrote
did you delete
about Lydia. I wrote. Jasmine, I wrote about.
Now, Maros, we are all in good moods. I think the final title of the song in the album is it Good Mood?
Good Mood,
so
yes.
So what brings it mood?
Good Mood is a collaboration with 2 years Pelare. 2 years comes from a patch. Now one of the ways you know that you people stop that. Okay, 2 years is a very talented artist from our party. These are talents that we have to unearth. These are, you know, boys and girls that can sing. They really can sing. So good mood actually talks about, I'm in good mood. Can I sample?
Go ahead.
Okay, that one says, I have lost my economic temper. I want to share what I have with my neighbor. I'm in my mood, man. That good news. That guy comes up. You know, these songs are very many, and sometimes I do freestyle, so I haven't mastered them as well, but they are dope.
Those are some of the songs that are featuring in the album. If I am just to make a recap, there is More Love, My Girl, A Chang, It's Okay featuring Twisty Fingers and Alan Smokey, Birthday, Welcome to Zanzibar, Good Mood featuring 2 Years, Akanyango, and My Story, Ginga Bear, Bedidano featuring Dr. Flexi. Maros,
Yeah.
you featured Dr. Flexi of all those I may call them legends in the music scene here now, because you know the new faces that came in music a bit late, the J Murphys, the Mr. Berries of the world, name them. There are quite many, but this guy came a bit earlier than all of you. Of all of those those artists that have taken some more time than you in music, why did you have to choose Dr. Flexi?
By conviction, number one. Number two, it's something that we have been talking about for a very long time. We just didn't get the time to do it. But also, I think recently I went to perform somewhere, and someone asked me for Flexi. And I said Flexi is there, and you will know that he's there. So I didn't, unskin it for him, but he's going to know that Dr. Flex is there and is as bad as he has always been. The song is called Bedidano, and the style actually in this song, because there is uniqueness in variety and in appreciating styles, how somebody does their thing. So all these songs, because they are trail of somewhere telling me, why didn't you make just 6 or maybe 8 songs? I said, no, we need to accommodate every style. I want, like when we did the other It's Okay featuring Alan Smokey, you need to bring out the best in people, Yeah, so this has brought out the best in Dr. Flex. The song is dope, yes.
Oh, wow. Now, those are the songs that are featuring in this album. Getting back to what you wanted to answer before I even asked you. I don't know if someone got the posts that Maros did post about Lydia Jasmine a couple of weeks ago. But in that album, in that post, if I remember very well, you were appreciating the body, the appearance, how good she looks, how nice she is. Indeed, she is cute. Given a chance, would you shoot your shots?
Let me tell you, every time you mention that girl, my blood pressure drops. And this interview might just end here because you people stop talking about Lydia Jasmine. I can't move her head. I lose energy. That woman was created by God. God took his time on it. Let me stop.
Lydia Jasmine was created by God. Now, Lydia, you have a guy, you have a should I call you an admirer? Or you're a fan, or a secretary? Or a secretary? No, it's not longer secretary. It's not longer secretary.
The world needs to know this.
Now, I'm also sending this to Lydia. Lydia, next time you come to Lira, please, have time and talk to this man.
Even if she doesn't come to Lira, I want her
we want her to be here, so that we can be here to confirm and interview you guys together. And see, maybe you never know, she might also feel the same.
What is the problem? She feels it. She's feeling. Okay, let me ask you. Am I not handsome? I am.
Swanky, is he handsome?
Handsome is an underword. It's fine. You're fine boy.
Fine. Mama, I'm fine. Fine arrest. What is, okay, I don't know the English.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think those are the questions that I had personally for Professor Maros. I will take questions from each one of you, if at all you have the questions. But also we have two other artists here, that is J Murphy and Swanky. I've been diving into a brief interview with them. Swanky, I think, has a new song called Omega, Within Your Mind. And J Murphy, I think, has been silent. But if there's an artist here in Lamu who released a song on the 1st of January, it was J Murphy, and I was the first to play that song on radio. So anyone else who has a question for Professor Maros, this is your time. Let it be brief, because we are also running a race against time.
Oh. For Belmos and viewers, we make it this time to appreciate Professor Maros once again for bringing this great conference right here. Me, I'm taking him back. 2011. What was your first song? Can you please tell us something about that first song of yours in 2011? And you tell us the energy, that energy you had 2011, 2012, 2013, those days of Obama Bear. Because a lot of people used to talk about, Professor Maros now there's no longer place for us and gospel songs. Like those days you could bring Obama Bear and the rest. Can you please give us some highlight about it?
My first song in 2011, I said I went to the studio to escort my friend. Then I ended up becoming a musician. Yes, that is the truth. The producer liked something I did. And then he said, can you sing? I said, I don't know. He said, you come tomorrow, I will try something. And then I did a song called Njagala. Then that same night, he was very impressed with me. We ended up recording 3 songs. By the way, one thing is that I create songs very fast. For me, I left to do this album having no song in my head. They just came from there because I have enough words to put them together and make you know. So, Njagala, and then there was a song called Marita, and then Konopeyin, which was a gospel song. So Njagala actually came first, but because we did the song together and they were very good, Agatha, Voice of Lango, went to the studio that one evening, and the producer was working on the song. She loved the song and asked that it should be given to her. She was not going to leave the studio without the song. So the song also went on air, people started playing. But the breakthrough song, here I mean the song that finally announced me to the industry was Avocado, because finally I started, going places with that song. I think that
talking about Avocado, what really inspired you to come out with Avocado? Because I remember those days Avocado was a hit song, and it was everyone ringtone, everyone Katochi ringtone, the Brenda phone ringtone, because by then smartphone was not all that very many. What really inspired you to come out with Avocado and Bonyoting and the Tap Mesa? What was there?
No, you're making Lydia Jasmine feel that I'm too old. In 2011, I was 17, so I'm not very old. No, okay. What inspired Avocado? I think I heard there was a guy called For somebody. He used to operate a saloon along Rainbow, Aluku Road. And then his brother was called Andrew owns a studio right now. So they came together and said, why don't we form a group? And then we call ourselves according to the number. You will be puzzle 1, I will be puzzle 2, puzzle 3, puzzle 4. So I used to be puzzle 1. So when I went to do Avocado at Brazil Roots studio, like I've told you, for me, I have a lot to think about. Sometimes I ask myself, I used to think as a child that the sinful people who die and go to heaven, God assigns them the task of depositing the stars. In the evening and in the morning they are sent again to pick it and bring it back to the store. So for me, sometimes when I'm seated, I don't think about music. I just think about other things, like how can urine be reprocessed and again used for, things that can benefit. So I think about deep things. So in avocado, I just just some standard. Jackie Chan, that's how I go. I love Jackie Chan. And then even it on my pillow. Okay, I know how to create songs that just excite the young people. I just wanted a banger because my first 3 songs were actually calm. That was the calmer version of me. So in avocado, I wanted to go wild.
Now you brought the madness in me. Now.
Yes.
Well, any other question from any other person?
Thank you so much, Professor Maros, for sharing with us what as maybe you have been going through. Now,
Your name and
my name is Julius as well. I work with Radio One.
okay.
Now, as you have been telling us what you have been going through, I wanted you to share with us the challenges you have been passing through. Maybe for 13 years you have been talking of the music industry.
Okay.
You share with us the challenges you are getting there, although you have taken like 13 years in music industry, so that I'm sure that even your friends who are coming in for music industry, they wanted to join music industry, they may even meet those kind of challenges you're sharing with us. Thank you.
Okay. I have not been facing any problem apart from the common ones that Ugandans are facing, and I believe the president, His Excellency, the President of Uganda, would say the same thing, that Ugandans don't appreciate their own things. So for me, the only problem I found in the music industry is that people don't appreciate us. They don't think we are as good as people outside, northern or outside Uganda. But apart from that, that's not a problem to me. Deep inside, I feel I am the best. I am doing my best, and those who appreciate. Maybe on the other aspect of support, I think some people are supported so much, but I prefer not to be crying baby on TV. Did you support me? Give me money. For me, what I do, like the studios I've gone to produce these songs, are studios that I could afford. So don't send me to a very expensive studio. You have not supported me, but there are people who have supported me. I want to mention your names and make you popular. You already are. Okay, God said when you have somebody, don't let the left hand know what the right is doing. Okay, but I have to just say, I wish we were supported more. I wish our people appreciated and supported us more. We were going to really make it. But this is a challenge for the whole country, which I think the mindset will slowly change because our people are beginning to really work hard. We met Kira, Kira Motors, and people say, I heard one time someone was saying, I cannot sit on this bus at all. I'm like, no, for what? So these other buses made from abroad, they don't get accidents. So that is the mentality. We need to start appreciating our things. But I'm happy now that you people appreciate. You especially, you are the legs. Yeah. And you are here because you appreciate. Even the fans, they have started appreciating. We are not going to relent until Africa,
Until Africa recognizes our presence.
Yeah.
Anybody else with a question? If it's not there, I would wish we close this. Before I close, I want to have a word from Swanky, then J Mark, I think will conclude this. Swanky, now music versus the world. Where do you see yourself musically?
I once had an interview with Skip, and I was asked the very same question. But musically, if you have the potential, it's not necessarily that you have to see yourself already like someone high up there. You can start from the little that you have, then you allow the fans, and then God to do His work. Yeah.
Tell us about your new song. Where you have a new song called Mega. Tell us something about it. Is it in Mega?
Yeah, it's called Imega. Imega right now, I think it's the anthem of Europe. You find everywhere Imega, 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 which to an extent people are preferring to call you Mrs. Imega. Yeah.
Like I am.
Beautiful. Jerry Murphy, on the 1st of January this year, you stormed me with a song in studio, and I had to go straight on air. And since then, Jerry Murphy has been quiet. Yesterday, I'm sure you had a gig somewhere. I also knew that might be. So tell us what's the latest from J Murphy's camp? Ken Music Terror.
Yeah. As I told you the other time when we met, I've not really been quiet. Yes, it is true. On the first, I brought a new song titled Aquani, and I'm really working around the clock. You see that its video is out. I think that will be this month. After Aquaye, I did a song with TX Aima. There's a song called Mono. For those of you who can really search for that, you look for that song. It is also another good one. Then there are also a number of other songs that I'm working on. I have Finally, I have Angelina, and a lot more others. Yeah.
Good, Maros. We're coming to the end of this. Your final words to the fans outside there, and to the people who love your music, who love now music, who love war music, and to the whole world.
I thank you very much for the support so far. Thank you for your prayers. Like I've always said, there's nothing we cannot do when we put our hands together to push for something. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I have 12 songs in this album. These songs, believe me, they are worth anything. They can play anywhere in the world. So it's something that I'm not ashamed of, because I know we can pull it off. I know if you get behind this album, it can go far. And for those watching from very far away, you always ask, these songs will all be available on all online streaming platforms. So get ready, by Monday you're going to have to download these songs and enjoy it. Buy a full album, and then we go. But see you at Space Launch tonight, because these songs will be premiering there, and we are going to repeat the same thing we have done there, maybe even more amidst performances. So thank you very much. I love you, all of you.
Camera team.
Yeah, the camera people, you guys are awesome. If we have 1 week from
Thank you. I want to shout out to all the men behind the camera, the motors, and all the promoters around. The beautiful ladies here, thank you for being part of this. We meet at Space Launch later on this evening. Sign out.